Hello, everyone. Welcome here. Welcome back if you have been here before. I am here with some friends again that have been on my channel before. It's Daniela on my side here.
Hello, everybody.
And it's Simo, also in Sweden. And it's Raresh in Bucharest, Romania, who is our facilitator of the family constellation that we are going to do today. And so I will leave over to you, Raresh.
Hey everyone. So today we'll be doing an exercise. We had an intro in family constellations in a previous video I had with Hendrik. So today we'll do an exercise and we will take everyone along for the ride. We could have we should have specified on the previous video that everyone could also attune to it, but it was our first try, so now we're better prepared. So we'll start with a little meditation and then we'll go into the exercise and I'll explain the details as we go. Yeah, it's simple, no previous experience needed, just to feel your own body. Right. So just close your eyes partly, enough to dim the vision so that things become blurry. So you still keep an connection with the outside world, but also go within a bit. So move your intention now to your heart, and through your heart or through your chest, connect with soul, spirit, your divine spark, or if none of those terms resonate, just connect with life within yourself. And feel the light or spirit or soul into your heart now. And we will just extend this life from the heart all the way to different parts of your body, starting now with the soles of your feet. So feel your feet on the floor. Feel your attention going all the way to the tips of your toes, and you can wiggle your toes a bit now. And wherever you put your attention, wherever your consciousness moves, you increase the life in that part of your body. And if you also resonate with this, you can also ask your soul to put its love, the love of the soul, into that part of your body, especially if it's a part of the body that is aching or is having some difficulties. So just include in your attention now, in your consciousness, the entire sole of your foot, of your feet, and your ankle now, and just fill up with your consciousness, fill up with your attention, your calves and your knees. And moving up to your thighs. You can imagine filling those parts of your body with light or with love or just with your attention and consciousness or life becoming brighter and brighter. And as you keep your attention as much as possible on the entirety of your legs, move your attention into your pelvis. Feel your sit bones on the chair. Feel the organs inside the pelvis. And just fill up that part of your body with your attention, with your consciousness, and increase the life. And now contain with your attention, with your consciousness, your abdomen and your lower back, increasing the life in this part of your body. That helps you digest things, extract things from the world and bringing them into yourself, making them into life. And now include in your attention your chest and your upper back. And you can say a nice hello to your lungs and to your heart and feel the life in them increase. And include now your shoulders and start filling up your arms and your forearms, your elbows and your wrists. and ending with the palms. And bring your attention and feel your body all the way to the tips of your fingers, which you can move a bit now, but just make sure life, spirit, soul goes all the way to the tips of your fingers. And finally, bring your attention also to include the neck and the head. And take some time with the head and feel the ears, feel the eyes, the mouth, the nose. Feel your scalp. And as much as possible, move your attention now, move light, move soul, spirit, all the way to the tips of your hairs. So we let life include all parts of our bodies now. And because this is a family constellation exercise, we invite our parents to be present with us today. And you can imagine them behind you. And also any other ancestors that want to support us today, we invite them in as well. As well as any other resource uh, you may have and you may keep close to your heart, like an animal kingdom or any natural kingdom. All right, so take a deep breath and come back to the room. So this will be us, this figurine. This will be the point of attunement for everyone that our viewers can attune to and that we will attune to as we go through this exercise. So as in all family constellation exercises, the point is to feel into your body and attune to the bodily sensations that you spontaneously get as you put yourself into the role. It's not so much about our thoughts or about our story, just about whatever comes up in the body. So the body is the key to accessing our family system. So first of all, we will just attune to ourselves as we are in this position with our family in front of us. And we have three generations. We have the parents, we have the grandparents, we have the great grandparents, we have the ancestors, and finally we have the source. And we will go through to each of them and we will feel how it is for ourselves to be in contact, to establish a relationship, a conscious relationship with each of these generations. And we will, for each pair or each of our parents that we go to, we will do an exercise of gratitude. So I will guide you through this as we go along. So we will try to find whatever we are grateful for. If whatever it is that we can find, we can think of, if we knew our grandparents or our great grandparents, and before everything else, we can thank them that life passed through them and it came to us. So at least we can thank them for that. So it's a starting point. So um, yeah, we'll start and we'll go through the exercise. We'll take approximately, let's say, like 3 breaths for each connection. Um, so we can have a little bit of time to feel into ourselves and then feel into the other figurine, as I will guide you through this exercise. But of course, for people listening at home or wherever they're listening to, you can take more time with each of these connections as you feel a need to. All right, so let's start. So first of all, just attune to yourself as you establish a general connection with your family system right now, as you see the family system, your ancestors before you now, and just get a general feeling of how it is in your body to connect with your family system as a general connection. And we will first go to our mother. So as you come in front of your mom, feel into your body how it is to look at your mom and to be seen by your mom. And as you feel into this connection, uh, as you are in front of your mom, say your mom, thank you for life and for whatever else comes to your mind or to your heart right now that you are grateful to your mom for. And now attune to the figurine representing your mom and feel how it is, if you were your mom, how it would feel for your son or daughter to say thank you to you and to see you and to have them be seen by you. And whatever communication there may be from your mom to you, just allow it to happen. It can be verbal or it can be emotional or just an informational transfer now between your mom to you, knowing. And now come back to you and just feel how it is to receive this from your mom. Whatever came from your mom or whatever did not come from your mom, just feel your connection with your mother again after you have expressed gratitude to her and see if maybe something has changed or just what comes up spontaneously in your body. And now we take a step back from mom and we recenter ourselves. And now we go to dad. And let's feel into this connection with our fathers now, how it is to stand in front of our fathers, how it is for our fathers to see us and for us to see them. So let's just breathe into this for a little while. And let's tell our dad, thank you for life. Thank you for being with mom and making me. Thank you for whatever else comes to your mind or heart. And again, if there's some communication between you and your dad that doesn't have to be verbal, just let it flow and happen. And now let's attune to Dad and feel how it is for our fathers to receive our thank you, our gratitude right now. How it is for our fathers to be seen by us. And whatever communication is from our fathers to us, we just let it flow now. And we attune back to ourselves and feel how it is to receive this communication from our fathers. And we take a step back and we recenter ourselves. And now we go to our maternal grandparents. And we go to them as a pair. And we feel into our connection with our grandparents, our maternal grandparents. And in case during our lifetimes, our relationship with our parents or with any of the grandparents were difficult, we attune to the life in them. We attune to their souls, to the part of them that is beyond the personality, and we just connect with the life within them. And as you look to your grandparents, you can tell them, grandma, grandpa, or however you call them, thank you for having mom. Thank you for having children, for raising mom. And for whatever else you may have inherited from them or may have received from them. And now let's attune to our maternal grandparents, and we'll take more time so you can attune both to the grandma and to the grandpa and feel how it is to receive this gratitude from your grandchild, how it is to be seen by them, how it is to be acknowledged for the role you played in their existence and in their upbringing, maybe. And whatever communication there might be between your maternal grandparents and you, just allow that to flow now, whether it's verbal or nonverbal. And as you receive it, attune yourself back to yourself and feel how it is to receive this communication from your grandparents. And of course, allow yourself to receive their love. I don't know if I should have said it specifically, but yeah, it's what I'm feeling right now. So much love. So we take a step back and recenter ourselves back into ourselves. And now we go to our paternal grandparents. And let's just see how we feel in front of our maternal grandparents, our paternal grandparents. How it is to have the other grandma and grandpa in front of us. And again, if you did not know them this lifetime, just attune to their soul essence, to their life essence, to that spark of life within them, as if you were meeting them maybe for the first time. And as you look into your paternal grandparents' eyes, tell them, thank you, grandparents, for having dad. Thank you for the life you gave him so that he could pass it on to me. And thank you for whatever else comes to your heart mind. And let's attune now to our paternal grandparents and feel how it is for them to receive this acknowledgement, this gratitude from their grandson or granddaughter. How it is to be seen by them maybe for the first time. And allow yourself to receive now any communication from your paternal grandparents, be it verbal or nonverbal. And attune back to yourself, feeling this communication from your grandparents, or maybe just their love. And as you take a step back and recenter into yourself, I'm inspired to share that many times we just get to know our parents or our grandparents or any member of the family from our perspective as a child, as their son, as their grandparent, as their brother growing up. And we don't usually allow ourselves to see them in their entirety, like see them for who they are. So our parents are not just our parents, they're also each other's partners. They're the son and daughter of their parents. So in this exercise, sometimes when we connect to what was beyond their personality, we allow ourselves to see more of them than maybe we saw before. All right, so let's now go to our great grandparents, and we'll start on our mother's side. And we'll go now to all four of the parents of our grandparents, and maybe we bring them a bit like this around us. And maybe this is the first time you think about connecting to your great grandparents. Maybe you didn't catch them in this lifetime, and just allow this connection to happen now between you and your great grandparents, the parents of your grandma and your grandpa on your mother's side, and just feel into this connection. Maybe they're actually very excited to see you, to meet you. And let's just thank our great grandparents for the life that they passed on to our grandparents so that it could pass on to our parents and then to us. Maybe also let's thank them for just being there, for being a resource we maybe didn't know we had in this connection we're establishing now. Maybe there's a lot of love you didn't know was accessible to you from your heart right now in these distant but yet close ancestors. And take some time now to attune to your great grandparents on your mom's side and feel how it is for them to connect with you, maybe for the first time, to be acknowledged by you, maybe how it is to just be there as a big support of love to you. As usual, allow any communication from them to you to flow now. And as you do that, attune back onto yourself and see how it is to be seen by your great grandparents, to have an established connection with them now. How it feels for you to know them from a direct experience. Let's take a step back now and recenter in our own bodies. As we take another breath, let's go to our maternal great-grandparents. So connect with your body and feel how it is to connect with this side of the family, your dad's side of the family. They are your dad's grandparents, and you may not have met them, but your dad surely did. They had an influence on him and he on you. And as you look into their eyes, you can say, great grandparents, thank you. Thank you for having my grandparents who then had my dad, who then had me. Thank you for surviving all those years and for whatever you contributed to my grandparents and to my dad, which then came down to me. And take some time now to attune to your great grandparents on your dad's side of the family and feel how it is for them to be acknowledged, to have gratitude expressed to them by their present day ancestor. And again, allow any communication from them to you to just happen. And as you observe that flow, attune back onto yourself and feel how it is to be seen by your great grandparents, to receive this communication from them, to have established this connection with this part of your family. And now let's take a step back, recentering in our bodies. And take some time now to feel in between these, each movement, how the feelings in your body change, how you perceive your body, what changes after you connect with each generation, whatever might show up for you. And now we will go to connect with our ancestors at large, all the ancestors that go beyond these 3 generations that we connected with, going back as far back in time as you can. So we'll go now to our collective of ancestors. And we can have them all look at us and notice us. And just feel how it is now to be seen by your ancestors, by your many, many ancestors, to connect with them. Maybe for the first time for some people. And as you look at all the ancestors that are present for you today, tell them thank you. Thank you for passing life on, for keeping life going. Thank you for the many gifts that have run through the family that came to me today in this lifetime, and for whatever else comes to your heart mind. And now attune to your collective ancestors and feel into how it is for them to be seen by you, to be thanked by you, to be reached out to by you. And let's let any communication from our ancestors as a collective flow through to us now, verbal or nonverbal. And as that happens, let's attune back to ourselves to feel how it is to receive from our ancestors, from our many, many ancestors now. And let's take a step back now and recenter into ourselves. And as you feel back into ourselves, I will just move our ancestors a bit sideways. And what we see beyond our ancestors now is the source of all life, or whatever name you wish to have for it. So we will just connect now with the source of life beyond our ancestors to where life originated, where life sparked first and then came through the many generations of ancestors to our great-grandparents, to our grandparents, to our parents, and finally to us. So as you are in front of Source now, Source of all life, or something greater, however you wish to call it, Feel how it is to have this connection, big source. So as you connect to source now, say to source, thank you. Thank you for life. And for whatever else comes to your heart, mind, that you would like to thank source for. And now feel into source, feel into the representation of source now. Just feel how it is, how it feels for source to receive your gratitude, to receive your acknowledgement, to receive your connection, your reaching out. And whatever flows now from something greater, the source of all life, back to you, just allow yourself to receive it, allow it to flow, and attune back to yourself, feeling how it is to stand in front of source again. And when you are ready, take a step back. And now feel how it is to have all your family behind you now. Feel how it is to have your parents behind you, how it is to have your great grandparents behind them, how it is to have all these generations behind you now. In the collective of ancestors and source in the end, how it is to have this support. You can imagine the collective of ancestors being, well, more than six, because they are way more than six. And imagine how life flows from source through your ancestors, coming all the way down to you in this lifetime. And as you feel that support behind you, we will do one last movement, and it will be a movement towards life or towards future. So we will have this figurine representing life or the future. And just imagine with all the support that you come in front of life. And feel how it is to look at life, to look at the future with your family behind you, with your entire family system supporting you. And feel into life now, how it is for life to perceive you. How does life see you with all this support behind you? And coming back to yourself, you look into life's eyes and you tell life, life, yes, big yes. And just feel into that yes to life, how it reverberates in your body, what is the effect. And then also take some time to attune to life and see how she receives this yes, how she receives this opening from you. And whatever flows from life to you, allow yourself to receive it now. Maybe a bit more than you've allowed yourself so far in life. And finally, attune back to yourself to receive whatever is flowing from life to you now. And we'll end the exercise with this positioning, you in front of life, with all your family system behind you, your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, your ancestors, and then source or something greater behind all of it. And as an exercise that the people at home can do, you can, after you've gone through this, you can imagine life is in front of you and you physically take a step forward towards life and feel how is that step towards life? How does that feel into my body? How much am I allowing myself to be fully present in this step towards life? All right, so we can stop the sharing of our little space now. Just in time because the cat was around here. Uh, Let me just let her out and I'll be right back. Okay, how is everyone?
Good.
Anyone had let's say movement that especially touched them that they would love to share?
I would to share something about my grandfather on my mother's side. It's like there was a broken connection on that side, which was very healing to reconnect. They were very happy, and I felt I was just getting more and more whole in my body. So really, really nice.
Thank you, Henrik. I will say it was a lot of love that, at least from my mother's grandparents, that I don't, maybe it was there, I just didn't allow myself to receive it, but I sure felt it today. And yeah, that was nice to know their support from them as well.
Mm.
For me, it was everybody was very happy to see me. I didn't know very much my father's side, but they were maybe a little bit ashamed that they didn't love my father as he wanted or needed. But all of them they were in awe. Oh, look at you. What a wonderful person. And it's from us. Everybody, and I was like, oh, everybody thought I was such a wonder. And they were so proud of me. And it was really touching.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you, Daniela.
Yes, from my mother's side, it was just amazing to sort of have a real connection to that part of family, which I sort of know who they are through family stories, and I get this more personal relationship with them. That felt really real. But from my father's side, I never knew any of them, so that was like a big adventure. Like and like half of my universe was just actualized. I never even thought about them.
That's
So
lovely.
yeah,
Thank
it
you,
was really
Simon.
lovely. Yes.
Yeah, so this is the exercise.
Yes, and thank you so much, Rajesh, for this awesome journey back to source and everything, and embracing life. And yeah, it's everything is there. And if you feel like it, you who have been watching, if you feel like it, if you want to share something, just make a comment down below. Maybe Rajesh also would like to comment if you choose
I
to do.
will read them. Yes, I will read them all. Because
Mm.
I'm always fascinated by the things that can come out of these, I would say, simple exercises. We just need to open ourselves up and discover what is within.
Yeah. And I will leave your address, your email address, isn't it? Also down in the description box. If anyone would like to have a private session with you, which I recommend.
Thank you, everyone, for being here, for having fun together with me in our healing journey. It's always lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My
Thank you
pleasure.
very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.